Just had a phone call to collect my dad from the maternity ward. I think he's having a midwife crisis. Near past out. It's the podcast. Run this motherfucker! Hello and welcome to the next episode of The Comedy Cabin. I'm seeing stars and I'm not looking at selfie mode and looking at myself in my camera, even though I am. And that's not what I mean by stars. I mean, I'm genuinely, do you know, like in cartoons when Sylvester Stallone gets thumped over the head with the top of a dustbin, and he's like, that's a shit impression of the wee birdie thing. No, it just sounds like somebody calling their dog, doesn't it? Here, mate! Hey! Get down, mate! You fuck! Hey! Get back! Have that sheep, you bastard! Get back! Hey! Shut! Dirty! Cut! Hey! Hip! Here, mate! Here, mate! It's the podcast. It's a brand new episode. Before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, one for me. And one on the floor for my homie. He's still alive. Christian Eriksen. Give it up for him. I don't know if you normally do one for me and one for. It's usually someone who died, and that's what I usually do on here. That's what I've done. I think maybe 2 or 3 times before. Pardon me, but I had to do it for Christian Eriksen this week. Can you believe your eyes? Can you believe what you saw? Unbelievable. Horrific scenes that no one should ever have to witness, something that no one should ever have to go through. Someone in peak physical condition just blows my mind. There are moments in TV when you just sit back and you're just like, holy fuck, no matter who you support, no matter what country you're from, no matter if they're Catholic or Protestant, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter in that moment. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're Irish or English. Doesn't matter if you're North American or South American. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Thinking about my baby, it don't matter, but black or... Ow! Unbelievable scenes. And you know what? I have a bit of an issue, right? This goes against the grain, right? This is not a popular opinion, but I have to put it out there. And do you know what? At the end of the day, respect. That's all it is. Respect my opinion. I'll respect yours. And you don't have to agree with me. It's completely fine. But my opinion is, we live in a consumer world. We live in a world now where content is everything. And there's a lot of people complaining when they were showing the actual real-time events that were unfolding in that stadium. And to be honest, in my opinion, and this is wrong in a lot of people's opinions and a lot of people's minds, but to me, you wanted to see what was going on. Obviously, you don't want to see the player lying unconscious, but see those images of fans crying. His wife crying too. That was obviously a bit below the belt. But to me, people want to see that. People, and not in a sick kind of way, but in a way where it's captivating. It really, how do I want to say this? It really just, I think the more of that you consume, the more you feel at one with humanity. If that doesn't sound too dicky, like you seen images of strangers hugging each other in tears. You seen images of just leadership in Kasper Schmeichel, the captain of the Norwegian team, who, let's not forget, he was one of the first people there the night at the Leicester Stadium, the Leicester City Stadium, when their owner tragically died in a helicopter crash. Which, even to say that, is fucking mental. It's mental. I still can't get over that. That I remember watching Sky Sports News when that broke. That the Leicester City owner, literally, you could see him on Sky Sports taking off in the helicopter. Him and I think it was maybe one or two family members and a few other people, obviously the pilot and stuff. And he took off over the stadium, and you could see it in the background of the analysis team talking. And then, like, it just took off, and within about 2 minutes, it fell to the ground, and all these people on board died. But Kasper Schmeichel was one of the first people that left the stadium of the Leicester team and rushed to the scene. So you can imagine what he has already gone through in just such a short space of time. That was what, 2 years ago maybe? So for this to then happen on his team, and for him to deal with it in the way he dealt with it, deserves a fucking, I don't know, an MBE or a prize for bravery or leadership or whatever they dish out these days. But the scenes yesterday were incredible. But I think you almost felt privileged, maybe. Do I say the word privileged? To see those images and to see that actually happening, and just feel humanity just coming together. Football teams, players, fans from around the world, all tweeting, all just sending love and hope and positive messages for him to get better and for him to be okay. And I don't know if a lot of people know this or what, but he was dead on the pitch. He was dead. He was dead on the pitch for a couple of minutes. And there was a physio, I think, who worked with him at Spurs, who has said that he will most likely never play football ever again. It is unbelievable. The referee deserves a lot of respect. It's not often people say that. Andrew Taylor, I think his name is, deserves a lot of respect. The guy, there's a J in his surname, I can't remember his name, but he was one of the first players to rush to the scene as well. And I think he sort of got him under control, and maybe, I don't know if he stopped him from swallowing his tongue, or I don't know if he resuscitated him or put him in the thingy position, the recovery position. But I don't know. I think the more of that content that I consumed, the more I felt like, this is fucking humanity. This is it right here. And Gary Lineker tweeted after, got a lot of shit, as if it was fucking up to him. He's like the lead anchor in it all. He's the presenter, the main presenter. But I highly doubt it's up to him, where he's sitting lying back, smoking a cigarette, going, let them show the rest of it. I know that's not how he talks, but I can't do his accent. Leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on. Let them fucking, let them cry. I highly doubt that was him sitting in the studio saying that. But we don't know what went on behind the scenes. Maybe they were all fucking devastated and nobody could talk. And I don't know. I just felt, when I seen that yesterday, I was like, when I seen the players all congregate around him and form like a human shield to stop, for privacy, pretty much for privacy. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And It's amazing that he's still better. It's amazing that he survived. It's amazing. A big shout out has to go out to the um the paramedics who worked on him at the scene, and those defibrillators are worth all the money in the world. All the money in the world. You think of how much that dickhead Boris Johnson spent doing his luxury flat up a few weeks ago in London. You think how many defibrillators that would pay for? I say that like that's like me up on my high horse. I was like, here, mate, you've just had a fucking meal deal from Tesco. Why didn't you donate your £3 for a defibrillator? Lamb bastard. But everywhere should have a defibrillator. Everywhere. Every fucking building. Every building that has people inside. One should be accessible every 10 feet. That and a public toilet, but that's a different discussion for a different day. There's nothing worse when you can't find a toilet. Well, there is what happened to Christian Eriksen, but it is shit when you can't find a toilet, isn't it? Sorry, brother, our toilets are for customers only. What's your cheapest item? €14. I'll piss on your side wall, like Adam Sandler and Big Daddy. It's fine. Hey, now what is your problem? I don't know. Yeah. It's great that Eriksen is still with us. Do you know why he's still with us? See, when I seen him go down, see when I seen him face plant the ground, I went straight over and I lit my St. Vincent de Paul candle. Not candle that I bought in a charity shop. I mean, it had a wee photo of St. Vincent on it. That's what saved him. Don't know about that, Barbara. Don't know. Maybe it was the paramedics. No. It's the wee candle I lit. God rest him. God bless him. Don't God rest him. He's still alive. God bless him. Said 4 decades of rosary for the wee creator. Look at him now. Lying up in hospital, smiling, tweeting away. Don't know about that, Barbara, but whatever you think, love. Whatever you think. Do you know what? Nowhere near as tired this week. Nowhere near as tired. Ask me how much sleep I had last night. Ask me. Go. What? How much sleep did I have last night? Fucking 8 hours. 8 hours sleep I had last night. 8 hours sleep. That calls for celebration. Drinking out of my coffee mug again. What about that? Take her handy up the hoods. Fuck you. Official Dacky the Gaffer mugs available now from the Dacky the Gaffer merchandise store, which is available if you search on Google NI Mug Co. That's NI space MUG space CO space Sean Hegarty. Type it in. You can get all kinds of merch. What about that? Fanny Bingo coaster. Got Arlene on there. We've got Elvis Fitzpatrick's sister. One of the opposition players' birds. And not spoil it all for you. I know a lot of people this week have bought their mugs. I've been tagged and stuff online. It is fucking brilliant that people are doing that. It is it's lovely. So, Dickie, first things first, a lot of people bought your mugs this week. How does it make you feel? Aye, fuck Jerry. Fucking love it, so I do. Fair play to the fucking sexy bastards. Going out of their way of paying their fucking hardcore money. Money that they probably don't have from the pandemic. Aye, fuck. I spend, do you know what I do now? I spend most of my week now just thinking of names for genitalia and things that they rhyme with. That's how I spend my week now. That's literally it. Just, I think of one dong and I go, what rhymes with dong? I bong. Aye, fuck Jerry. Listen, she can fucking bong my dong any night of the week. Bong. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I had 8 hours sleep last night. Our wee baby, she's with three good days in a row, and we were like, yes, now we finally have our real full working daughter. Loving it every day, bragging to people. Here, mate. 6 hours sleep last night. Yep. Here, 4 hours in a row. What about that? Jealous? 4 hours in a row. Nah, mate, I had 14 hours. Fuck you. But I say that. Do you know what she sleeps with? White noise. I don't know if it's been a lifesaver to us. It really has. We sleep now. Every single time she goes to sleep now, it's just that's constant. That's all night, every night. Every single time she tries to nap during the day, all we hear is white noise. And do you know what? It sounds like a gas leak. Do you think white noise sounds like a gas leak? It's like one day I'm gonna light my wee St. Vincent de Paul candle for Christian Eriksen again, and I'm gonna light it, and the fucking house is gonna explode. And I'm gonna be, where were the signs? Where were the signs? Made fucking hissing noise constantly. How did you not hear that? Oh, I'd white noise on for the chill. Just it helps her sleep. Loves the fucking sound of a good gas leak, so she does. You wonder how they make all these sound effects, don't you? Like, do you know what I was thinking as well? How do they make fart sound effects? Like, do you know what? I'm going into. Let's go onto YouTube here. I would love to know that. Fart sound effects. Like, second thing that comes up. First thing, fart sound effect. Second one, fart sound effect. 100 hours. Who? Is Kevin coming out? He can't come out, love. He's 64 hours deep into 100 hours of sound effects of farts up in his room. You call for him in 2 days, will you? You'll be out then. What? Fart sound effect, 100 hours. Fart sound effect, wet squeaky. Fart sound effect, meme. Fart sound effect, bass boosted. As if someone is... just when you get faith back in humanity, this just ruins it again. Absolutely ruins it. Who needs a bass boosted fart? Who needs that? That is unbelievable. I have to click on 100 hours of fart sound effects. There's fart sounds 24 hours. As being comedians, myself and Diona, this is what we should have got our daughter to sleep to instead of white noise. That would have been phenomenal. You're just walking around the shops and it's just... Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I want to read the comments of these too. By the way, it hasn't started yet. These are all me. All me. That's the best one. How are these made? How are these fart sound effects made? That's what I want to know. Does someone have a microphone strapped to his bare arsehole all day, just forking fucking steeping peas into his mouth, just drinking Diet Coke, just Guinness all night the night before in preparation? Look at Jarlath, he's gassed off his dick. Look at him, fucking 14 pints. It's not my fault. I've filming fart sound effects tomorrow, so I've no choice. Gotta fucking wire them into myself. Unbelievable. And do you know who the types of people are do you know who the types of people are who want 24 hours of fart noises? The same type of people who comment under a video, fart sounds 24 hours. Wow, this guy farted 24 hours straight. What a soldier. Make a 70-hour version. I hate restarting it after 24 hours. 24 hours well spent. asthma. I have asthma. See if, excuse me, see if somebody is wondering why I wheeze when I cough. It's because I have asthma. Somebody's like, I would listen to his podcast again, but I don't know why he was pushing a rusty wheelbarrow up his front yard for fucking 15 minutes halfway through. Someone has wrote, someone has wrote 1 hour 39 minutes 54 seconds, like tagged it as if this, I'm going to click on this better be the new best fart I have ever heard. Let's get this up to full 100. Here we go. What is, how good is this fart? What do we hear? Like, is that it? Somebody followed through? Is that it? Holy. Someone blasted this on the school TV during lunch. Like, oh. 14 hours and 25 minutes in and 45 seconds. Someone was having a bad day. Do you know what this means? Federico Stella. Federico, you mad bastard. You mad bastard, Federico, because you have listened to almost 14 and a half hours of this shit. 14, 25, 45. Someone was having a bad day. Let's have a listen. What the fuck is that? Remix? Oh, Jesus Christ, am I glad I clicked on that. Oh, and did he bring his inhaler? No, he didn't, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to fucking look for a defibrillator myself. Oh, Christ on a bike. Ducky the Gaffer merchandise. Available now. All proceeds go to my children. He leaves 4 children behind and a wife who loved him dearly. He was a father, a brother, a son, an uncle, a cousin, and a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, he died fucking pissing himself, laughing at 24-hour fart noises on the YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, playing us out with a little bit of, what would be my funeral song? With a little bit of Teenage Kicks. This is Van Morrison featuring Ian Paisley Jr. Teenage dreams so hard to fucking beat. Every time Robin Swan walks down the street. Oh my God. Oh my God. That. Oh, I've had a busy weekend. Where do you go from there? Had a busy weekend. My son's team got knocked out of a football competition in the quarterfinals. Oh, do you know what I love about my son's football team, right? You go every week and there's always, do you ever see the like younger teams, right? Like I'm talking under 14 and below, right? And do you ever see that, oh, I'm going to pass out. Do you ever see that there's always 1 or 2 people who are like, fuck off, are you under 7? Like this kid has a driving license. You give 4 other players a lift. 8 in November. Are you fuck, mate? Are you fuck? You're wearing a business suit. What are you playing at? You have a contract phone. 8 in November. No, you're fucking not. You're not 8 in November. You went to the off license for your big brother. You're not 8 in November. There's a couple of wee lads plays on my son's team. And no joke, they've mortgages. They've fucking mortgages, they do. They really do. Unbelievable. They could drink in America. That's how old they are. No. Our Nathan he's 12. He was kept behind school, but he's 12. Actually, a year younger than all the other lads. You're like, fuck off, Deborah. No, he's not. No, he is not. This fella goes to 18 rated movies on his own. His fucking dad gets asked for ID before he does in the cinema. How old are you? I'm 42, I swear. Have you ID on you, mate? No, but I don't usually get ID'd. I'm 42. That's my son. Duh, what's going on here? They won't let me in. They don't think I look 18. Listen, my dad looks 18. Fucking let him in. It's Blair Witch Project 7. He'll be alright. Christ in the bike. A wee lad on my kids' team. Just 100% does not look 12. Not a see if I was hiring a babysitter to babysit my 12-year-old son, I'd fucking hire this fella. Unbelievable. Every match, just before the match starts, you hear them every week, and the captain's like, "Right, lads, fucking 90 minutes here. Let's do the business." Then he's all, "Everybody on their toes." You want to see the whole team? The whole team start like fucking popping up and down. And they're just standing like this here. And then the referee blows the whistle and they all just like stop and just start walking again. It is the funniest thing. I'm going to record it some week and get jailed for filming children. That's what I'm going to do. If I can stay alive from watching fart videos, that's what I'm going to do. Sean, your wee lads just scored a hat-trick. You're not watching? I'll be over in a minute. Imagine whoever made that video flags me on YouTube for copyright. Actually, fart number 7 was definitely mine. So I'm claiming that. Who filmed? Who? Not even who records fart sound effects. Who has 24 hours worth? That is a life of saving them up. That's what that is. Someone will be read their last rites in the hospital. And it will just be, they'll read their last rites. And it'll be, and now we have Father McAteer, who will be saying the final prayer. Thank you, Monsignor McAtasney. Boys and girls, as we gather round this hospital bed, we say goodbye to Arthur. Arthur was a fine gentleman, he really was, And he had a sense of humour, he did, because the fucking mad bastard recorded over 24 hours of his farts over his 87 years on planet Earth. And as he read his last rites, may I just add that Arthur, every single one of those farts, we're fucking leaping, my friend. Fair play to you, son. Fair play to you. Beep. 9 flat lines. And then his daughter's just like, that's that complete. See us at the funeral. Anybody needs me, I'll be uploading a 24-hour video of my dad's farts. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to try and keep these videos at half an hour, so I think we'll wrap it up soon. But seriously, if you had a good time tonight, if you enjoyed this podcast, on Facebook underneath the video there's like a become a supporter wee sort of tab or a wee button. If you press the button, you're helping me out a lot. I think it takes like £3 off you a month or something, and if you do that, I'll add you into the Sean Hegarty supporters group, and I'm not gonna lie to you, there's about 9 people in there at the minute. And I'll upload like Decky videos maybe 24 hours early every week, and I'll give you some bonus content as well. We'll do some behind the scenes. We'll do loads of other things like that, and you will be really helping me out. So I'd appreciate it if you could do that. If not, tell a few friends about the podcast, get them involved, comment underneath, and we'll do a wee giveaway soon as well. We'll give away maybe a free Decky the Gaffer mug or 2. And I'm going to be announcing a live show hopefully in the next week or 2 as well, so keep your eyes on that. It's going to be the biggest live show that I've done to date, and I'm going to have some very special things that I'll be doing during my my live show, so keep an eye out for that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all sign a petition somewhere. There's bound to be one on Twitter to have defibrillators everywhere on planet Earth. They need to be every 10 feet. They need to be in every shop where there's public. Look after yourselves. And fingers crossed we're all back here next week for another episode of the Comedy Cabin. I'll see you again soon. Peace out.